All of my 8-bit shenanigans are brought to you in part by official NEHS. Follow me at Bombay Comics and shout out to all my backers on Patreon. All 19 of them. Woo!
Hey everybody, this is 8-Bit Paul, the notes. So I got Akir here. He does the voice of Zoe.
Is that his name?
I call no. That's not no. I mean, it could be Zoe. He's the Zombie Overlord, but when I save all his files, I just save him as Zoe. So I just start calling him Zoe. But yeah, Akir is the voice of the Zombie Overlord. And this is just like a behind the scenes thing I'm trying where we're just gonna be, I'm gonna have them watch the episode and then, we're gonna stop and then talk about some stuff so that y'all can kind of get an insight to some of the behind the scenes stuff for 8-Bit Paul.
I promise to watch this as interestingly as I can. My reaction is gonna be crazy, dude. They gonna hire me to sit in the award shows.
I'm waiting on my Roku to cast to the television.
You think you would have did that before you press record?
Shut up!
Okay. When the quads is out, they know it's flexing time.
Okay.
When the quads is out, you either skate or get in line. You know what I'm saying? Cause inline skates is quads. You see what I'm saying? Put that in you.
You up there?
Put that in.
You up there?
Put that in.
Oh man, you up there, bro?
High five.
I was looking.
Even while I wasn't looking, the head movement. The head movement. Put the jab on him. Took his jab in the finish. I could have went pro. Even while I wasn't looking, the head movement. Put the jab on him. Took his jab in the finish. I could have went pro, baby. Oh snap! It's a zombie eating people. DJ Snip cheers with, and I'm
Yeah,
that
when you were doing the voiceover, you were like, "Yo, look at the hand movement." I was gonna do something where he was kind of like doing a boxer's move. I was like, "No, bro, he's a zombie, so it would clearly be more hilarious if you just took his whole head off. It was actually moving it around."
That is objectively funny. I was a part of this, and I did not picture that that's how you was going to bring it to life. So it really caught me. The laugh you caught was a genuine hearty belly laugh because I wasn't expecting that. To see the man throwing his head it's hilarious. I don't even think you meant to start it when you started it. It just went right there, and I immediately heard me saying head movement and then his head going back and forth. That's funny.
Follow me on Twitter. Everybody. I ain't seen one of y'all. I'm going home. I'm eating kids. So, guys, I've been delicately hoisted into the air by zombie minion people. Paul. Oh, no. Larry. Paul, don't let them eat me.
On most of these parts, bro, you have, I give you your line, and then you say a bunch of extra stuff. So I actually have so much to choose from, when you're saying stuff. So, even that part where you're I'll eat everybody, you just you went on this tangent. You yo, too hard. You telling the zombies to go get people. You go get them. Don't bring me back no slim pickings. Bro, that joke was hilarious.
That's why in my head the episode gonna be 30 minutes long. It's one.
It's more for me to cut up, but honestly, it's better because I have so many. I have so many that I can choose from. Yeah. This little scene right here, man. When I tell you that, the hardest part about animating this junk is just how many extra little people I gotta do because I'm doing it all by myself. This is the least labor intensive way to do animation. But bruh, I'm saying this part right here, or everybody's gotta run. That junk took forever, but it was I don't have an actual amount of time that it took, but it took a long time, bruh. It came out good though. That's the thing about animation is you'll do stuff and you'll be I just want to throw my computer out a window right now. But then finally when you're done with it, you're this was worth it.
I don't know. I guess part of the humor is that because it's 8-bit, certain things are just standing there while other people are talking or whatever like that and stuff like that. That's part of the humor that you would go on this long aside and then a monster would just stand there and listen to y'all talk or whatever like that. You know, so, but it does make it seem like you're not putting in as much work as you actually are. Like the person with the layman, myself, I'll go ahead and own that. I'm the layman. I don't really know what it takes to put that together.
Yeah.
Because if you recall a couple weeks ago, hey man, you taking your time.
You on my back, hey man. You taking got long with this episode. Feel like you ain't working over here, man. You get together.
You gotta chase the dreams, Paul.
See what your problem is. See what your problem is. You're lazy.
You're lazy.
You don't work hard enough.
That's what it is.
See me, I took 2 naps today. That did.
I already got spoiled and said there's pickles, but you know what? I don't even care because taking the pickles off. One time, Paul, I went and I tried to order these. They put pickles on it, and I was like, I didn't want pickles, but then they put pickles on it, and like I still haven't tried it because they got my order wrong. You know who never got my order wrong, Paul? Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's never got my order wrong. Larry! Paul, grab the proton fusion, get it! Shoot him, Paul! Right in his stupid face!
I want people to start noticing this, but somewhere along the lines, I think this is very cool. Larry has a magic trunk that just falls from the sky whenever he snaps his fingers. He reaches up, trunk falls from the sky. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I never noticed.
Character details.
I was wondering
that I'm building.
Why that happened, and I assumed it was because of laziness.
Honestly, it makes it easier for him to just like, he doesn't have to like go grab anything.
Magic power.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. He just like snaps his fingers and the trunk falls out the sky. And,
I mean, you play Mario, you cross the line, there's something falls out the sky. That's how it works.
Yeah. Man.
Question: did he really went to order something from
Popeye?
Like, is that a true story?
I believe so. Like when he was telling me he was doing it, he was like, "Yeah, man, this is all like." Because literally, I gave him the line, and then he was like, "I got something for this." Like he was, but like he looked into,
waiting.
But yeah, like he looked into my eyes like real hard, like he was like, "Yeah, this is
the world.
Yeah, I got this. They gotta know."
He's a picky eater. Like he didn't eat those sandwiches because they had pickles on it.
They put pickles on your sandwich, man. You don't get down with the pickles. I feel like that's not like you're not a picky eater, man. Like I feel like don't put pickles on my sandwich, brother.
Just remove the pickles, man.
They put tomatoes on my sandwich all the time when I tell them not to. Specifically Burger King. Burger King
still
sucks.
Eat it?
Huh?
You still eat
I
it?
take the tomato off when I still
Right,
eat it.
and that's what I'm saying. Why didn't he just take the pickles off? Larry, next time you on here, tell us why you didn't take the pickles off.
Yeah, we'll have Larry on here to tell the story of the Popeyes debacle.
That's not common knowledge.
Man, it ain't common knowledge. Ain't you ever played rock, paper, proton, cannon, scissors, gold-plated chain?
So you're saying that the proton cannon is beaten by the gold-plated chain, and the gold-plated chain is beaten by the scissors?
What? No, the gold-plated chain is beaten by the rock, and the proton cannon is beaten by the paper.
That is not how you play rock, paper, scissors. You are making stuff up.
Bruh, there's like 15 takes of you laughing trying to say that. How do we decide on it anyway? Like, was that a me thing, or did you just ad-lib off that? Because I was trying to remember what this is.
The rock, paper, scissors thing. I ad-libbed, because you
you ad-libbed it first,
and I was like, H ain't never played
rock, paper, scissors, don't play the chain. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I was like, bro, but you got to add proton cannon, and it just got like longer and longer.
Yeah.
So you kept like, because we were making it up, like it's like it's like a bunch of different takes, bro, where it's like you're trying to say it, just like bust out laughing in the middle. That
There's
just
so
hilarious.
many words.
Yeah.
And to say it like you've been saying it your whole life.
Acting! Nah, you messed up a lot of the times too, which is part of why you was laughing, because you was like, ain't you ever play rock, paper, For anybody who's watching this, try saying rock, paper, scissors, proton, cannon. No, rock, paper, scissors, proton, fusion, cannon, gold plated chain.
There you go.
Yeah. It's
no, but the tongue twister is the next part where I tell him, nigga that, or what I say, what ain't how you say it, the paper piece of rock, I don't even remember, when I said it just now, I didn't even understand what I said.
The proton cannon is beaten by the, yeah, you're right.
Try to say that part, I bet you can't say that.
Yeah.
That's why when I come over here, I only eat about 150 people. That's it.
This really sucks. It's not so much the fact that he's gonna eat us alive. It's the fact that
I can't believe that's funny in real time. When I was saying it, trying to think of what the joke was going to be, I had no idea. So when I paused, I was like, that's why I only eat. And I was trying to think of the kind of brain. I was like, that ain't going to work. 150 people.
It's the pause that gets, the pause is what gets it.
It's an army, baby.
And I will destroy this dimension. One delicious bite at a time.
But yeah, that laugh, that's the part I'm most proud of.
Oh, the laugh is?
Yes,
Why?
because Mark Hamill told me.
What?
Mark Hamill told me.
First of all, let's frame this like you don't know Mark Hamill personally, bro. Like you heard on a video.
He was talking to the
camera.
I'm on the other side of the
I
camera.
feel you.
Mark
So
Hamill was
by
talking
proxy,
to me,
he's
bro.
talking to you. I feel you.
Me.
Hey man, whatever it takes.
Mark Hamill said that his one for him to play the Joker, his one ask is that he's able to do a different laugh every single time.
I got you.
Because he does it based on the moment, and so sometimes the Joker will chuckle, sometimes or whatever. So a lot of people would use a stock laugh or whatever like that, or the signature laugh, but he changes it every time. So yeah,
that makes sense because sometimes he kind of does like a like, and then he kind of goes up into it. No, but for real, that's like talent. Yeah,
a little better than that. But you're right.
Yeah.
It's
because he makes it sound like it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not like It's like it sounds like the laugh belongs to the character.
Yeah, in the moment, so it sounds realer.
You did a good job on the laugh too. Man.
I appreciate that, brother. That's the part I'm most proud of. But what I'm saying is to get in character, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
go ahead.
Dave Chappelle was talking behind the scenes about Charlie Murphy, about when they were doing Player Haters Through Time.
And he started doing
he started shaking to get in character. So in order for me to make my voice do that, I gotta do the laugh first. You know what I mean? So I do that little laugh, and then it puts me right in it, and then I'm able to go.
Good job, man.
Good job.
Good job. It was a good episode. It's a good conclusion to the Nightmare at the Block Party. Mm-hmm. I'm happy that it's over because it was a lot of animating that I had to do that. So I should be able to get back on my regular schedule now that I ain't got to animate 1,000 people at this block party. So,
well, good job to you, sir.
Yo,
you wouldn't have been able to do it without me, but good job to you. Also, I like the last joke. It really worked out. You know, the phrasing of it. It really puts a button on it. So that's a good job, did. You know what I mean?
Also, you know what I was thinking about when we were doing this I was thinking about the true fake Hollywood stories, and I was so disappointed. Like when we made it, like we had this thing where we did a voiceover, and I was gonna animate it where we were talking about going to a party and seeing Beanie Siegel at the party, and then somebody like steps on his shoe or something like that.
Yes.
And then Beanie Siegel's trying to figure out who stepped on the shoe, so he starts like nobody fesses up. So then he starts smacking everybody at the party.
Beanie Siegel smacked everybody at the party. He smacked. I don't know how I said it.
He smacked you. He smacked me. I ain't letting no Beanie Siegel slap me. Like I got him out of there. Like. The other part, I was like, oh.
It's when I started naming all the people that got smacked. And I started naming cats, dogs. He smacked this one, smacked that one. I was like, that's lost forever, my dude.
Oh, man.
I'll never be able to recreate that.
Bro, like, that was the thing that was so, because it was one of those types of situations where it's like, it was so good that we, like, when I lost it and it got deleted, I was discouraged from even trying to do it again because I knew how good the first one was. I would only, no matter how good we did the second time, I know I would only be thinking about how good the first one was. Because there was another part where you were, I don't know if you remember, but when you were talking about like when we were going through like when you first walk in the club and you see him and you're like, it's like, and I see Beanie Siegel. It's Beanie Siegel. But Beanie Siegel didn't come in here to be complimented. Beanie Siegel came in here to gangsta boogie. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to, like, now that we're doing this,
that was years ago.
Yeah, I want to incorporate something like that though, where, because I feel like those would be funny. Like just making up Hollywood stories and they're actually just animating them out ridiculously.
Because you know what made it so easy? The premise for it was because somebody knocked Beanie Siegel out. Beanie Siegel had been shot 850 times. Right? He's not Beanie Siegel anymore. Right? Somebody punched him in the face and dropped him or whatever. And that was all in the news.
He got one lung now, right?
Yes.
Oh, Beanie. But yeah, man. Beanie Siegel wasn't that dude to mess with back in the day. But I guess after you get shot so many times, you gotta slow down.
You gotta slow down. You gotta, the street life isn't for you anymore, Beanie. I don't keep up with these rappers, but like I'm sure like telling a story about.
I don't know why, like to me, doing it about like I don't know, and I guess that's just because to me there's more prestige that surrounds like the old school rappers anyway. Like
there was more mystique.
Yes, there it is.
That's what it is.
I said prestige. You said mystique.
They're both
that was the
words.
words that I meant to say. Once you said it,
they're both good words, you know.
I figured
because what it is they protected their image back then. That's why it was so. It had his good and his fault because right, you couldn't be seen enjoying a good chicken noodle soup. Like, gangsters don't eat chicken noodle soup. What are you doing? Your career's over. You know what I'm saying? But now they're seen as more real people, so they get away with more.
Yeah.
But you also don't see them as like I don't know. Young Thug could be across the street. I would not even go to the blinds to look out the blinds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how it goes.
Because he's probably on IG Live showing you what he's doing.
That's it. They never go away because they're always in the public eye.
Yeah.
So.
But all right, man. I appreciate you. Voice of the Zombie Overlord, man. I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? For the 8-Bit Paul notes, we'll be doing some more of these. You know what I'm saying? We got some more. And also, go watch the episode. If you wonder what we're talking about, it's episode 21 of the 8-Bit Paul Show. Nightmare at the Block Party.
Go to the subscribe button. Click that.